thinking this ain't Mortal Kombat, but the ice on the arms got me looking like them Jacks. Say I ain't hot, I know it's hate warming, cause I'm the real reason for all the global warming.
Welcome back, guys.
Hello.
Bars and Barbells, tuning back in for another reaction video, and this one is a request that you guys have been hitting in the comments. You've been a lot of people have been suggesting this one. Nas, Take It in Blood. Okay, this is off of It Was Written album. Okay, so this is one of the earlier catalogs for Nas.
True. I have no idea what this is, so I feel like I'm in for a treat.
Yeah, I honestly, I listen to Illmatic a lot, but I haven't taken in It Was Written as much, nearly as much.
This is from before that?
No, this is after Illmatic.
Illmatic.
So I kind of like, my Nas journey is kind of more of like, I came on to Nas later, right, and then went back and listened to Illmatic because I was, very young when Illmatic came out, right? So I wasn't able to appreciate it, so I ended up coming on to Nas later and then listening to, obviously, his most classic album in Illmatic, and it was still relevant, timeless album. But It Was Written came out after Illmatic, and so I didn't really go back and listen to his entire catalog as thoroughly as much. So this song is basically new to me, I would say.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like I've probably listened to it maybe once, but it wasn't something I listened to anytime recently. A long time ago, and I definitely don't remember it at all because it's not been in my rotation.
So it's almost a first listen for both of us.
Yes, it's definitely like a first listen for me, for sure. So I don't know anything about the song. I don't know its scheme of the song either. So this will be a first listen for me. So if we miss it, don't kill us. But I want to appreciate it as well, because Nas songs, they're very creative. They allow you to see things. He paints a picture so well.
Yeah.
I love Nas, one of my favorite artists. It's surprising that so many people have recommended this, and I haven't heard it before, so that it's surprising to me. But I'm excited as well because I get to appreciate something that's new and something that's different that I haven't really taken much time
it's
to. It's
rare that happens unless somebody comes out with something new with an artist that you love.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So get to go back and rewind time and listen to something new.
You only get to experience things for the first time once. So.
Exactly. So with that said, let's get into it. If you guys like the channel, like the video, hit the like button and subscribe.
We appreciate all the love.
Yeah, we do. All right, let's get it.
Take it in blood.
I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living like that. I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living like that.
Yeah. I never brag, how real I keep it, cause it's the best secret. I rock a vest, prestigious, Cuban link flooded Jesus. Intellects watching Kathy Lee and Regis. My actions are one with the seasons. A text squeezing, executioner. Wintertime I rock a fuck, mega popular. Center of attraction, climaxing. My bitches they be laughing. They album slipping coke off a 20 cent Andrew Jackson. City lights spark a New York night. Rossi and Martini sipping. Sergio Tacchini flipping. Mad pies, low price. I blow dice and throw them. 45 by my scrotum. Manifest the do or die slogan. My niggas rolling 10 M3s. 20 guards popping willies on Kawasaki's. Hip hop's got me on some more. Spraying shots like a drum roll. Blanking out, never miscount the shells. My gun hole, I don't stunt. I regulate. Henny and Sprite, I separate. Watching crab niggas marinate. I'm all about text and good jokes and sex. Israelite books holding government names from nests. MCs are crawling out every hole in the slum. You be alright like blood money and a pimp's cum.
I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living.
All right, that was nice.
I really like the beat.
Yeah, it's a nice.
Like very subtle, but it's catchy. Like it's a good vibe.
It's got a classic Nas feel to it for sure. It does remind me of some of the stuff from Illmatic. I liked some of the bars in there. I'm not going to go through them all because I want to catch the vibe still of the track. But a rock a vest, prestigious Cuban link flooded Jesus. Talking about some ice and stuff. Kathy Lee and Regis. That's a classic right there. Old ass show there. Text Squeezing, Executioner, Wintertime, a Rock of Fur. Obviously in New York, give you that visual of it being cold, snowy,
rocking
a
big fur jacket
back in the day. Flippin' mad pies, low price, blow dice, and throw 'em a 45 by my scrotum. So,
Tucked in there.
yeah. Thanks for that visual.
He's the one bringing the visual.
Yeah, it's true. He is painting a picture. And I like that compound rhymes, blow dice, throw 'em 45 by the scrotum. Like, obviously, hitting with a nice rhyme scheme there.
Henny and Sprite.
I'm all about text and good jokes and sex. Israelite books holding government names from nests. MCs are crawling out every hole in the slum. You be alright like blood money and a pimp's cum.
I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living like that. I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living like that. For you whack MCs.
Currency is made and trusted a messiah. I'm spinning it to get higher. Earth, wind, and fire. Singing reasons why I'm up early. Trustworthy as a 9 that bust early. Sunshine on my grill, I spill. Remy on imaginary grades. Put my hat on my waves. Latter-day Saints say religious praise. I'm Dolo. Challenge any team or solo. You must be bugging out. New to my shit. Home on the furlough. Acts around. Who's laid up? Sharp and straight up. Mafioso. Getting niggas weight sprayed up. Skies are misty. My life predicted by a gypsy. I one day walk in the shots. Drunk off champagne from Sicily. This speed of trauma. I'ma pause like a comma in a sentence. Paragraphs indented. Bloodshot, red eyes high. Yellow envelopes a lie. Opening cigars, lit tobacco fly. Condos are tone proof. We're looking at the sky's moon roof. Shitting like Janet Prone juice. Yo, the system wants the cone's news. Hang 'em high. Courtrooms filled up is off the hook while I just wrote a statement. Like I'm facing 20 years in the basement. Chilling on a VI with Mumia, who wearing chrome. I told the judge, snake sliver like Sharon Stone. But like Capone, I'm thrown. Yo.
I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living.
I like that verse better than the second, better than the first verse. I thought it was pretty tight the way he put everything together there. Rhyme scheme is off the charts with this one. Like he's going off with the way he's putting this together. Currency is made in the trust of the Messiah. I'm spending it to get higher. Earth, wind, and fire, singing reasons why I'm up early. Trustworthy as a 9 that busts early. Sunshine on my grill I spill. So like all just poetry and motion with that. Like
Yeah, for sure. Just sounds so smooth. I like this unpause like a comma
Yeah,
in a sentence.
I was just gonna say that.
Paragraphs indented.
yeah, like playing on some of the English there, but
Yeah.
hitting a nice punchline of a
Punctuation.
pause, like a comma in a sentence. Bloodshot, red eyes high, yellow envelopes of lie. So I think he's talking about weed there. If he's saying obviously bloodshot, red eyes high, but then yellow envelopes of lie. I think lie is the word for weed that they used to use back in the day. Open cigars let tobacco fly. So I think that he's saying he's rolling a blunt, right?
Sharp and straight up, mafioso, getting niggas weight sprayed up, skies are misty. My life predicted by a gypsy. I one day walk in the shots, drunk off champagne from Sicily. This speed of trauma, I'ma pause like a comma in a sentence. Paragraphs indented, bloodshot, red eyes high. Yellow envelopes a lie. Opening cigars, lit tobacco fly. Condos are tune proof. We're looking at the sky's moon roof. Shitting like Janet Prone juice. Yo, the system wants the cone's news. Hang 'em high. Courtrooms filled up is off the hook while I just wrote a statement. Like I'm facing 20 years in the basement. Chilling on a VI with Mumia, who wearing chrome. I told the judge, snake sliver like Sharon Stone. But like Capone, I'm thrown. Yo.
I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living like that.
Simple.
I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living like
But
that.
effective.
For you whack MCs. I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living like that.
Never cool.
I made it like that. I bought it like that. I'm living like that. For you whack MCs.
Yo, the time is wasting. I use the mind elevation, dime sack lacing, court pen pacing, individual, lyrical math abrasion, psychic evaluation, the phallus nation we
Goddamn.
living in. Dangerous lives, mad leaking, battered wives, a lifestyle on bad streets is patternized. Wise men build and destroy, while the real McCoy, Dolphin, named Detroit is still dealing boy.
Let's
Coke
go.
suppliers acting biased, cause rumors say that niggas wear wires and we liars. But every night the cat's fired, and every day a rat's hired. I still remain in Mac flyers in the fat canias. Just
my
a killer
God,
in
let's
me.
go.
Slash drug dealer MC. Head slug filler, semi-mug, pillar in me. Bottles of mo. Yo, simply follow me flow. Put poetry inside a crack pot and blow. Rough hoes, full crack out pussies and buttholes. Bringing G's in the D's roll, they can't touch those. Why shoot degrees about it when you could be about it? My degrees about it toward the peasy head brick houses instead of the thick medallions. Rich niggas transport thousands. Foreign cash exchange amount into millions. Doors is locked, rocks is chopped, watch the cameras in the ceilings. Trick bitches catching mad feelings. Peeling off in the Lex Jeep techniques is four-wheeling.
Oh my
I bet
goodness.
it's a shit when we connect.
Snapping.
When we catch some sex niggas with the text, you blessed. Word, so now it's on. Never wasted a slug. Time is money when it comes to mind, take it in blood. Yeah, Capone and Noriega. Yeah, yo, Christian Queensbridge murderers. Mom D, keep it real though. Pen cake.
That just goes off. in the
All
last
right,
verse.
that I want to just go through it quickly because
Quickly.
Time is wasting, use the mind elevation, dime sack lacing, court pen pacing, individual lyrical math abrasion, psychic evaluation, the phallus nation.
I like
Killed
that
it.
whole blurb there a lot. I think you
Blurb.
did a really, I don't know, whatever it's called, that part of the verse. It's good though. I like that. The way
Yeah.
like it all flows together, like it sounds
Oh,
really
he
good.
snapped on the lyrics there. Dangerous lies, mad leak, and battered wives. A lifestyle in bad streets is patternized, but wise men build and destroy, while the real McCoy dope fiend named Detroit is still dealing, boy. Like, they're talking about just, obviously what's going on in the environment. Wear wires and we liars. Snitch talk about snitches, but every day the gat's fired. Every day a rat's hired. That's so nasty, bro.
I still remain in that reply.
Flies and the fat canai.
What is
Am
that?
I like? It's a brand, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Carl Kanai, I think, was a brand, and I think it was popular in the '90s, if I'm not mistaken. Just a killer in me / drug dealer MC ex-slug filler semi-mug pillar demi bottles of mo yo simply follow me flow put poetry inside a crack pot and blow, like, because when it gets, he's basically spitting so much fire when you make crack and you have an explosion.
Yeah.
Right, so just but nasty the way he puts that all together.
Bottles of Moe. Is he talking about Moe?
Bring the G's and the D's roll, then they can't touch those. Why shoot the breeze about it when you could be about it? My degrees are routed towards the peasy-haired brick houses.
What's the peasy haired?
I don't know what he meant by peasy-haired, but I'm talking. I think he's talking about like trap houses, basically. Set it up, thick medallions, rich transport in thousands, foreign cash exchange, mountain to millions, doors is locked, rocks is chopped. Like, just obviously talking a lot about the drug scene.
Yeah.
I think that's what, obviously Taken in Blood, like the theme of the song is, any means necessary, obviously
Yeah.
what's going on in the drug game. All right, I want to listen to it again because that was definitely my favorite verse of the song.
I'm living like that. For you whack MCs, I'm living like that. I'm born it like that. I'm living like that.
Never cool, never cool.
I'm made it like that. I'm born it like that. I'm living like that. For you whack MCs.
Yo, the time is wasting. I use the mind elevation, dime sack lacing, court pen pacing, individual lyrical math abrasion, psychic evaluation, the phallus nation we living in. Dangerous lives, mad leaking, battered wives. A lifestyle on bad streets is patternized. Wise men build and destroy, while the real McCoy dope fiend named Detroit is still dealing, boy. Coke suppliers acting biased, cause rumors say that niggas wear wires and we liars. But every night the gat's fired, and every day a rat's hired. I still remain in Mac flyers and the fat canias. Just a killer in me, / drug dealer MC. Ex-slug filler, semi-mug, pillar demi, bottles of mo. Yo, simply follow me flow, put poetry inside a crack pot and blow. Rough hoes, pull crack out pussies and buttholes. Bringing G's and the D's roll, they can't touch those. Why shoot degrees about it when you could be about it? My degrees about it toward the peasy head brick house instead of the thick medallions. Rich niggas transport thousands, foreign cash exchange amount into millions. Doors is locked, rocks is chopped, watch the cameras in the ceilings. Trick bitches catching mad feelings, peeling off in the Lex Jeep techniques is four-wheeling. I better be some shit when we connect with stretch. When we catch some sex niggas with the text, you blessed. Word, so now it's on, never wasted a slug. Time is money when it comes to mind, take it in blood. Yeah, Capone and Noriega. Yeah, yo, Christian
I agree. I like that last verse best.
Mom D, keep it real though.
Yeah, I mean that was a really dope track. Like I said, I don't know. I definitely haven't heard that last verse in detail at all. Really impressed with that last verse. That was, I would, yeah, I'd probably put that up there in one of the top Nas verses that I've ever heard for sure. Like just the way he put things together. It's not something like, you know, that has a lot of like some of Nas's other songs will be speaking about a, you know, subject in particular that he's trying to draw
like
your
awareness
attention to.
Yeah.
But you know, I think, well, he is in the song, but he's not at the same time. He's more just
It's not
penning
as
some,
like direct.
well, he's just penning some nasty rhymes, putting it together in a way that he's talking about, you know, what's going on, and like you said,
Yeah.
the mafia, and kind of not the mafia itself, but you know, drug
mafia.
world and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But talking about himself and the way that he's dealing with it in his environment and everything else. So because he's doing that in a way that he's just destroying the bars, I think that's what, you know, is refreshing to hear, because you hear that kind of stuff now almost, but he's doing it in a
Completely different way.
above and beyond in a lyrical manner. Like
Yeah.
that was nasty lyricism right there. That was classic nasty Nas lyricism, right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, I was probably up there on one of the top Nas verses that I've heard. That last one for sure.
Pretty high evaluation.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I obviously don't have as in-depth of a experience and I guess like history of listening to him, so I can't really compare it to a lot of other things, but I really enjoyed the song. I thought it was really good. The delivery was really good. It sounded really nice. I thought he had some really good bars in there. Like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so I think,
The only thing I find a little bit challenging is that when you listen to songs from that time period, if you're not really like familiar with like some of the lingo or some of the things that were going on, some of it could go over your head, and it's a little bit harder to pick some of it up.
yeah, I mean, there's even
So that was
stuff.
probably like being born when this was made. So
Yeah, I mean, I think there's obviously some slang terminology that you're not going to pick up, right? Even for myself, there's slang that I know was used prior, and I would know what it was at the time, but now that so much time has passed, I don't really remember what certain things meant, right?
yeah, like even just for example that clothing brand that you said, right? Like I've never heard of that.
Yeah, and I don't even know if that's actually what I think he was referring to, that clothing brand. But the way he said it, when we listened back to it on the second time around, it didn't sound the same. So I could be wrong, but like these are going to be things as well that are particular to the city, right? In New York, they're going to
Yeah,
have
fair
worn
enough.
certain things.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not growing up in New York, then you're not going to know these things as much, and they're going to be particular to those, you know, those environments, those rappers, though the style of rap itself. You know, like
yeah,
Southern
that's
rap's
fair.
gonna have stuff in there that you're gonna be like, what the hell are they
When
talking
you think
about,
of like
right?
Toronto, right? Like Toronto slang.
Yeah, exactly, right? Crody, like we were talking about, like people are
God.
gonna be like, people from the U.S. and probably be like, what the hell is a Crody, right? So
I was like, what the hell is a Crody?
right, you didn't grow up in Scarborough, then you wouldn't know that. So
Yeah.
so that's, yeah, of course I agree. Like there's certain things, like this is so far back, like this says 1996, right? So we're now talking, you know, 25 years. Yeah. So, but that said, like that highlights how relevant it is still, because it's still sick. Like you put that on, it's
Oh,
like
100%. You can still.
it's a hip hop track through and through, right? It's
Yeah.
a timeless hip hop record, and you know, I think that's what makes something like this like a great recommendation, guys. Thank you for pointing it out and getting us to listen to this.
Yeah, for sure.
I
I would
really
have never even
appreciate
known
it.
this existed.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys pointing this out, because I wouldn't have picked up on it because it's such a classic track. But he kills it for sure. I'm not like sleeping on the first two verses because they were still tight as well.
Yeah, the whole song was great.
But it was, you know, like I said, simple hook, but came in with the bars and just, you know, hammered it. Really, just, you know, a lyricist penning his abilities is what you saw in this song. So definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed our reaction as well. I enjoyed reacting to it. And if you guys want any more requests, or you have any more requests, hit them in the comments. Let us know what those are. Make sure you like and subscribe. Check out that Ether reaction that we did. We did a One Mic reaction as well. And we just did some Harry Mack freestyles that were off the charts. They were crazy.
Yeah, those were insane.
So if you like freestyles, then definitely check those out. So yeah, hopefully we'll come back with some more Nas soon. For now, take care, guys.
See you guys in the next one.
We'll be back later.